May 8th to 14th is National Nurses Week. The theme this year is Our Nurses, Our Future. Janice Feather joins us from Niagara Health. Janice, let's begin by talking about the pandemic. I know it was a little bit of a double-edged sword for nurses. Many left the profession because of burnout, but at the same time, I think the general public really heightened in its appreciation for nurses.
They absolutely did. And what we found is, yes, we did lose some people in our workforce, but we also ended up gaining new and passionate nurses who saw the incredible value that nursing plays in pandemics and non-pandemic situations. And so we've certainly had some turnover in the workforce, but also some amazing nurses who have been extraordinary in their continued dedication through all the ups and downs in healthcare.
They were really on the front lines during one of the biggest crises of our times.
Absolutely. And certainly that's one of the privileges that we have at Niagara Health right now is, how do we ensure that our staff are well and continue to be supported as we're moving to this next phase of our continued focus on our new strategic plan and pushing those really important goals forward and hopefully putting COVID behind us.
As the Director of Professional Practice and Education, you're helping these nurses continue to grow, to learn, and to apply new technologies, new techniques in their profession. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Of course. So what we find in evidence and literature is that we know that new research comes out really quickly and really fast. And so my team and my role here is to ensure that what we're doing at Niagara Health reflects that new and that emerging best evidence. And so sometimes that is through courses, through simulation, through hands-on learning, and all those different ways that we can support both the nurses and to improve their work environments as well. So it's been really fun. My team, since January this year, has actually provided additional education for almost 700 nurses on new and exciting skills.
Over 2,500 nurses, I believe, at Niagara Health. Does that include RNs, RNAs, nurse practitioners, all of the above?
It does, every classification of nurses. And we also have nurses in leadership and non-traditional roles. So it really does capture our whole nursing workforce.
Are we seeing a shift in males being more, I guess, apt to become nurses? It's something that really wasn't looked at as a career path for males in the past.
It's been really exciting. So what you see with respect to the College of Nurses of Ontario is, we fluctuate anywhere between 9 to 10% of the workforce being male. And really exciting that we're seeing more enrollment of males, especially with the expansion of seats in the province of Ontario for nursing. And honestly, I've had the pleasure of working with some extraordinary male nurses who add such incredible value to our teams. So we certainly love always having them at Niagara Health as well.
So for Nurses Week next week, what exactly is Niagara Health doing to recognize these workers?
So it's a busy week, but a really exciting week. What we're going to be doing is we first have our annual celebration of a really exciting Awards of Excellence. So this year we had over 155 extraordinary nurses nominated, and we're giving out 25 awards, and these are peer nominated awards. And it's always really lovely to hear what your peers have to say about you. And so on May 11th, which is the Thursday, we will be celebrating those and acknowledging those extraordinary nurses. But certainly we wish we could have given out over 150 awards.
Janice, could you give me an example of what a few of those awards might be?
Yeah, so we give awards in excellence in RN practice, RPN practice, advanced practice, which includes your nurse practitioners and nurse educators. And we also look at leadership because we know nursing, whether it is our incredible patient-facing nurses or our administrative staff, they all have a really important leadership competencies. So it's really exciting to be able to celebrate some of those. And we'll have a number of different opportunities for nurses to join in. We're going to have a formal dinner night because obviously we haven't had one in a number of years with COVID. So we're looking forward to celebrating as a team. And our communications team has done such a beautiful job in relation to making sure that our community partners are also involved in our celebrations. So Niagara Falls will be illuminated blue from 10 to 10:15 p.m. on Tuesday, May 9th. And this is really to recognize nurses in the Niagara region, but also globally, because this is a really important week globally for nursing. And if you can't make it in person, I'm certainly going to try to be there. The illumination obviously can be viewed virtually as well on behalf of the Niagara Falls Illumination Board. And the City of Welland, Bridge 13, and also the Brock Tower has generously will also be illuminated blue on May 8th.
The Canadian Nurses Association sets this week as National Nurses Week. The theme, Our Nurses, Our Future. What does that mean to you?
So it's really inspiring to me for a few different reasons. The first is we know that there is provincial and federal investment in the future of nursing and how important that is going to be to grow and to continue to sustain what our population needs today and what they're going to need in the future. And the next part about it too is also to really understand that that investment, when we empower nurses to make policy decisions in healthcare and leadership decisions in healthcare, it always generally results in better patient care. So, how can we give a voice to the people who are doing this great work?
Janice, thank you for the great work that you do and all of your colleagues do at Niagara Health. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.